2008 Minneapolis Aquatennial Princess.
And Bob Clark of the Minneapolis Aquatennial.
Jenna, what is it like being Aquatennial Princess?
It's been a real fun time. We've went to over 10 events and met many new people. Everybody has been so great.
What was your Meet the Candidates presentation about?
I dressed up as a Gibbon Reds baseball player and told everybody about how our team was once, and then we started up again after 30 years.
Bob, can you tell us a little bit about your job?
Yes, well, my job is to be an ambassador for Minneapolis, but also to be an escort for the young ladies. Everywhere they go, we go.
Is Jenna pretty easy to work with?
Yes.
Congratulations and thank you for being on our show.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now we're interviewing
Kayla Kramer, Megan Clement, Anna Albrecht.
What was it like being Gibbon royalty?
It was a lot of fun, definitely. Yeah, it was really fun. Just getting to meet a lot of new people.
What's your favorite part about living in Gibbon?
Gibbon Reds baseball. Just the small town community is awesome.
The Sportsman Burgers.
Oh yeah.
Thanks a lot, gals.
You're welcome.
Now we're interviewing
The new Miss Gibbon candidates.
No, we need your name.
Brittany Black, Rachel Shiro, Kelsey Guggesberg, Lauren Benson, Samantha Fisher, and Crystal Bodie.
What's your favorite part about living in Gibbon?
It's a small town and everybody knows everybody.
The part that you know everyone and get along with everyone.
The street dance. Baseball games. I like the whole town. There's not a favorite part that sticks out to me. And definitely the friendly people here.
Y'all look marvelous and good luck to all of you.
Thank you.
Now we're interviewing
Svetlana Pramatara.
Oh, hi, I'm Captain Matt McDonough.
Princess Jenna Forstner.
I'm Queen of the Lakes, Carissa Peterson.
And Captain Bob Clark.
What do you think of our small town of Gibbon?
I enjoy Gibbon very much, and it's so cool that Jenna, one of our fellow princesses, is from here, so we've just had a neat experience here visiting the town.
I had a great time today because they put me on a fire truck and gave me a ride. What a neat adventure in the great town of Gibbon.
And well, I love Gibbon because I live here, so how much better could it get?
I've had a lot of fun in Gibbon. Jenna took us out to go milk some cows, and so all of us got to do that, and it was a blast. It was so much fun. We've loved being here.
I like Gibbon. I'm from a big city, but I like going to small towns and see the small town life.
What is one of the neat things that has been Aquatennial royalty?
Well, I'd say one of the neat things, just as I mentioned earlier about being here in Gibbon and being a small town, is going to visit all these small towns and just seeing the celebrations that they have and being able to be a part of that.
I enjoy being royalty since I get to visit all different communities that I never did as Miss Gibbon, so it's great to see what other towns do and how they do their coronations.
Well, I think it's fun being Aquatennial royalty, just having the opportunity to travel with different people and with all of us here and just getting to meet people like you and people like Jenna's family and getting to be a part of these communities and be able to touch them in really unique and fun ways and just show them what Minneapolis is like and what we bring for them and just the relationship we have with them. So I think that's a lot of fun.
Are your grounds heavy?
Not very much so, but they're a little tight.
Mine's good.
I'm okay.
Anything else that you would want to say for any little girls that want to become royalty?
I would definitely like to say that little girls should get involved in programs like this because they help to shape a young woman and sort of lead her into a different way of life and to help her mature faster.
It kind of goes with the saying about following your dreams. I never thought that I'd be here, so every little girl should try their best and do what they believe in.
I definitely think that every little girl first needs to realize that she is a princess, and then if she has the chance to do this, to take it, just to be all that she can be and fulfill every hope and dream that she has. And so if you get to do this, take it and run with it and dream big and be excited for those and look forward to that. So.
Thank you, everybody. Wave at the camera.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the annual Gibbon Volunteer Fireman Street Dance and fundraiser for 2007-2008 and the Miss Gibbon Coronation. My name is Nikki Sabo and I'm the co-chairperson for the Miss Gibbon Committee. And with me tonight is Miss Gibbon Committee member Steph Thorson. Thank you to everyone for joining us tonight and to the fire department for continuing to share their event with us. The two other members of our Miss Gibbon committee are co-chairperson Jessie Lawagi and committee member Stacy Helget, who are getting our candidates and royalty ready for their entrance. If you, your business or organization is holding an event in Gibbon and would like the Gibbon royalty to assist or participate in any way, please contact one of the committee members. We will now meet the 6 young ladies vying for the title and have worked so very hard all day long competing for the chance to represent Gibbon in the years of 2007 and 2008 as Queen and Princess. Please welcome Samantha Fisher, the 17-year-old daughter of Randy and Teresa Fisher. Samantha is a senior at GFW High School, where she is a member of the band, National Honor Society, and captain of the dance team. Her hobbies include dancing, listening to music, scrapbooking, fishing, swimming, and using the computer. Samantha is employed at the Deli of Cashwise in Hutchinson. She is a mass server and teaches Sunday school at St. Willibord's, where she also plays flute with the church choir. Samantha plans to attend college and study math or business. The Hair Base is her sponsor. Our second candidate tonight is Rachel Shiro, sponsored by Larson Construction. She is a member of Augustana Lutheran Church, where she participates in their youth group. Rachel's community activities include helping friends and neighbors with household and yard tasks, and volunteering at the Gibbon Sportsman's Club and for the volunteer fire department at various events. She has co-owned and operated the Friday night and special events popcorn stand RC Poppers since 1998, and also mows lawns and babysits. In her spare time, Rachel enjoys dancing, riding bikes, walking, and spending time with her friends. Her future plans include attending cosmetology school. Rachel is the daughter of Roger and Sharon Shiro. She is 18 years old and a senior at GFW High School. Next, we have Brittany Black. She is 17 years old and a senior at GFW High School. Her parents are Lisa Hillman and Bruce Black. Brittany enjoys singing and has been in choir since the 5th grade. She is an avid bear and deer hunter, and actively she participates in with her family. Brittany has been employed at the UFC Express convenience store for the past 2 years. Next fall, Brittany is enrolled in the Regency Beauty Institute, and her goal is to own and operate her own salon. Her sponsor is United Farmers Co-op. Lauren Benson. Lauren is the 17-year-old daughter of Nina Breeze and Sherman Benson and is a senior at GFW High School. In school, Lauren is in the Spanish club, plays softball, and is a cheerleader. She has participated in the Relay for Life and helped out at an assisted living facility. In her spare time, Lauren enjoys scrapbooking, water activities, and photography. She is currently employed at the Vets Club in Winthrop as a cook and a waitress. After high school, Lauren plans to attend Mankato State University and major in dental hygiene. Midwest Bank is her sponsor. Here is Kelsey Gugesberg, sponsored by the State Bank of Gibbon. In school, Kelsey has participated in many activities mainly focusing on the fine arts. At church, she has been a Sunday school and vacation Bible school teacher. Kelsey's free time is spent doing musical things such as playing piano and singing, and has participated in local talent competitions. She is a certified nursing assistant at the Fairfax Nursing Home. After high school, Kelsey will attend the College of St. Scholastica and plans to study physical therapy. Kelsey is the 17-year-old daughter of Sue and Darwin Berkeley and Dave Gugesberg, and is a senior at GFW High School. Finally, we have Crystal Bodie, the 17-year-old daughter of Vance and Jolene Bodie. She's a senior at GFW High School and is sponsored by the Panning Brothers. Crystal stays active at school, playing on the varsity volleyball and softball teams, and is a member of the National Honor Society. At church, she plays in the handbell choir, is a Sunday school teacher, and a youth group leader. In her spare time, Crystal enjoys playing sports, scrapbooking, and baking. She is a team member for the Renville County Relay for Life. Crystal works at Bodie Dairy, coaches summer rec t-ball, and likes to babysit. After high school, Crystal plans to continue her education at Mankato State University, studying dental hygiene. Let's have another round of applause for our 6 beautiful candidates. Taking the stage next is the 2006-2007 Miss Congeniality, Kayla Cromer. Her parents are Gary and Arlene Cromer. This fall, Kayla is attending Bridgewater College in Wilmer for massage therapy. She is escorted by her father, Gary Cromer. The 2006-2007 Gibbon Princess is Megan Clement. Megan is currently attending Alexandria Technical College, studying interior design. Rick and Jane Clement are Megan's parents, and Megan is also escorted tonight by her father. Please welcome our reigning queen, Miss Gibbon, Anna Albrecht, daughter of Lynn and Loretta Albrecht. Anna is a freshman at Gustavus Adolphus College and is working toward a degree in communications. Anna is escorted by her father, Lynn Albrecht. On behalf of the Miss Gibbon organization, we need to take this opportunity to publicly thank all of our very generous sponsors. We are aware of the fact that in a small town like ours, sponsors and funds are very limited. That is why we are so appreciative of the continued support we receive. This summer, we again received sponsors and sold tickets for the 2nd annual Miss Gibbon Royal Raffle. If you all would take a minute when this is all over and please go inside and take a look at our banners that are behind the ticket booth. Also in your programs are listed all of our very generous sponsors, which you can see is almost every single business in town, and we greatly appreciate it. We were so moved by the generosity of the local businesses that sponsored our raffle. Our goal, in turn, was to award prizes that encourage the money to be put back into the community. First and second prizes are chamber dollars, $125 and $75 respectively. The grand prize is $500 cash. The drawing for all of our prizes will be held in just a few minutes. So if you have any stubs out there, anyone else who has bought a last-minute ticket, please bring it up to the stage. The drawing will be held immediately before we announce the 2007-2008 royalty. Thanks to all of you who showed your support by purchasing tickets and to those who helped us sell. We also have additional people we need to thank this evening. I know, I'm sorry, it's a little long. First, the 3 judges we charged with the difficult task of selecting the new Queen and Princess. Judges, please stand as your name is read. The 2001 South Dakota Junior Snow Queen, Danielle Trotsky of Turton, South Dakota. The 2003 Junior and 2007 South Dakota Snow Queen Chairperson, Amanda Robin of Mina, South Dakota. And 2006 South Dakota Snow Queen, Alicia Brace of Redfield, South Dakota. Thank you so much, ladies, for traveling all the way to Gibbon. I know it's hours away, mindless driving, to take part in our contest. And thank you for your hard work today. We also need to extend a huge thank you to Merlin Sabo, who graciously volunteered the use of his convertible again this summer. We're so grateful for your continued support of our program. Also, please see the special thanks section of our program and the banner in the fire barn. We have many other individuals who have contributed to our program, and we appreciate the support and assistance of each of them. We have, as you can see, many special guests in our audience tonight. We have visiting royalty from area communities. Joining us from Winthrop, and if you girls could please stand when I read your names. From Winthrop are Clarissa Schwartz, Miss Winthrop. First Princess, Monica Jackson. And Tara Jackson, who is Second Princess and Miss Congeniality. Gaylord's royalty is here with us this evening. Miss Gaylord, Katie Clement. First Princess, Crystal Durin. Second Princess, Johnny Webster. And Miss Congeniality, Chris Kaiser. Joining us from Fairfax is First Princess, Maria Schweiss. And Miss Fairfax, Delaney Neal. Special guests of Queen Anna are her friend from Aquatennial, Brittany Schultz, Miss Morristown. And her princess, Amy Golombeski. Thank you, ladies, for making a long trip here tonight. I know it means a lot to Anna. Finally, representing Sibley County is First Princess and Gibbon's own Savannah Horseman. Can we please have a round of applause for all of our local visiting royalty? We are also very honored to have another group of special guests here with us tonight, the Minneapolis Aquatennial Royal Family. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the 2007 Minneapolis Aquatennial Captain, Matt McDonough.
Greetings from the Minneapolis Aquatennial. I gotta say, you know, I've been to many small towns here to the west of Minneapolis all summer long, and I've had greater reception here than I've had anywhere. Thank you, Gibbon. This has just been a wonderful event. We had the opportunity today to milk some cows, thanks to Jenna. And Svetlana got to milk a cow, I think, for the first time in her life, and actually see how a cow is milked. We went on a fire truck ride. And these guys behind us, aren't they great? Huh? They are just great. They made sure that we all got fed today, which is, you know, that's top priority, isn't it? No, that keeps us all happy. But as a Minneapolis Aquatennial, we are very proud to be here and just had a great time today. And I'd like to introduce you to our family. Down on the far end is our former Anoka ambassador, Svetlana Promotarov. And I notice the resemblance of this guy to me. This is my twin brother. This is Captain Bob Clark. He's the smaller of the two. And it always gives me great pleasure to introduce the Queen of the Lakes, the former Miss Monticello, Carissa Patterson.
Good evening, Gibbon. It has been a pleasure to be here. My hometown is Monticello, and so At heart, I am definitely a country girl. This was not my first time milking a cow today, so I have definitely enjoyed being out here and just enjoying this whole small town hospitality. It has been an honor to be royalty with Jenna. I didn't have the pleasure of meeting her at all before Aquatennial. I also had the pleasure of meeting your current royalty when I was in Hutchinson, and we're sitting across the table from one another, and you know, we're like, hi, we're from Monticello, and they're like, oh, nice to meet you, and I was like, so you're from Gibbon? And they're or like, we don't know where that is. So we got to find out where Gibbon was, and then Coronation night, all of a sudden it got to be a lot closer to home, and definitely a lot closer to my heart. And so I just want to thank all of you for extending this invitation to us and letting us all come down and be a part of your life and a part of your family down here. So thank you so very much.
No, I didn't forget her. That was a big one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly our privilege to have this lady as part of our family. This is the former Miss Gibbon, now the Aquatennial Princess, Jenna Forstner. Please support.
Thank you, everybody. As Matt said, I am the 2008 Minneapolis Aquatennial Princess. I would first like to do my thank yous because without any of these people, I would not be here today. To my first sponsor, ever sponsor as Miss Gibbon, I would like to thank the State Bank of Gibbon for sponsoring me. Without these people, I wouldn't have been able to participate in the Aquatennial. I would like to thank the Gibbon Lions Club, Dr. Edgar Tagetz, Michael Foods, and the Miss Gibbon Committee for their donations for letting me participate in this once-in-a-lifetime event. I would just like to start off by saying that Gibbon is recognized, as many people probably don't think it is, but it is. Some events I've been to, people come up to me and they say, oh, Gibbon, and that's where I've had those famous nights at the Gibbon Ballroom. So the ballroom is remembered. Excuse me. I'd also, like some of you might not know exactly how I got involved with the Aquatennial. As a Miss Gibbon, you get sent as a Midwest Queens program through the Aquatennial. You don't actually run for the Aquatennial Queen of the Lakes title, but you go and just observe everything. And after being there, I noticed, after leaving Coronation that night, I knew I had to come back the next summer because I had such an amazing time. I'd like to share one or two of my highlights of my candidacy reign during the Minneapolis Aquatennial. On Tuesday night of my reign, we were featured at Buca's. It's an Italian spaghetti eating place, and as some of you may have heard, there was a spaghetti eating contest, and I was the winner in 21 seconds. I was featured on the news that night. So I must say, Gibbon has taught me how to eat very well. And also, after we were crowned on Friday night, we were whisked away to a small room where the judges came and congratulated us. And one judge, who I didn't know was a judge at the time, on Monday when I had lunch with her, came up to me and exclaimed just how proud she was of how I represented my town when we were eating that day and how I was so proud of my small town life. So it gives me great honor to represent Gibbon. I don't know where this journey will take me, but I'm looking forward to representing the Minneapolis Aquatennial to the best of my ability in the coming year. And lastly, I would like to thank everybody for their warm wishes before I went to Aquatennial and after I got back. It was amazing, the response I got from everyone. It was truly greatly appreciated. And lastly, I said lastly before, but this is it. I would like to present the Queen's Charm to Queen Anna, who has decided to participate as a candidate next summer in the Minneapolis Aquatennial. The Queen's Charm is an official invitation for her to join us next summer during the 10 best days of summer to run for the Queen of the Lakes title. It also is a token that represents the friendship between the city of Minneapolis and the city of Gibbon.
That's why she is truly a princess and part of our Aquatennial family. She can speak eloquently. She presents the city and the communities all over the state of Minnesota proudly. So be very conscious of this lady as she travels through the world here. We also have a couple of other things to do. One of our fun things to do is obviously invite a queen to come and join us and be part of our group. The other thing we get to do is to honor people in your community. These are people who are put up by your community to receive what we call the Commodore's Award. Now we have a couple of them tonight, so I'm going to ask Captain Bob to help me out a little bit here tonight too. And I'm going to ask Jen to hold the microphone a second so I can figure this out. Oh no, you're doing just fine. I'm just going to see. Okay, I have this one. We'll pass that to Captain Bob for the moment. And let's figure this out. Oh, it's empty. Oh no, no, all right. All right. Yes, I have it. Okay. All right, well, our first recipient tonight has been an emergency responders, and they exhibit some of the most selfless forms of volunteerism, especially in these small communities. The gentleman we're honoring tonight was a member of the Gibbon Fire Department for over 20 years. In fact, it was about 23 years, and he served as chief from 1981 to 1993. Continues his commitment to the City of Gibbon as an active member of the Lions Club and has been a member of the City of Gibbon Economic Development and Public Safety Committees, a father of 3 and a grandfather of 3. His community spirit has bridged a generation, as one of his sons is now also a volunteer fireman. Page 3. As you all know in Minnesota, if you own a convertible, it's a window of opportunity to put it to use. With the top down, and it's, wait a minute. Hey, yeah, who wrote this? With the top down, it's quite narrow. With the top down, it's quite narrow. I don't understand that part, but someone will explain that to me later. It's what? Oh, the amount of time is narrow. That part, the time is narrow to use a convertible. Am I doing okay, Skip? Okay. Okay, where were we? Oh, that's why she's a princess and I have to read. Okay, however, this gentleman has graced us with a question that allows the Miss Gibbon Committee to use his car for every and any parade appearance. Not once has the committee heard, well, I'd really like to use the car this weekend myself, but he loves going through the parade and hearing, hey, great car. Must be a really cool car. What kind of car has he got? Ooh, it's a big Buick LeSabre. With tremendous thanks from the Minneapolis Aquatennial, the City of Gibbon, and the Miss Gibbon community for all his years of dedication and service, please help us honor, as a Minneapolis Honorary Aquatennial Commodore, Mr. Merlin Sabo. Merlin, come on up here, will you? Same problem. Merlin, congratulations. I'm gonna have, all right, we're gonna have you just stand there for a minute, okay? Stand there and look good, face the audience, because you are now very important, and we're gonna do some pinnings and things in just a second here. But I'm gonna first pass this down to Bob.
Well, this is really an honor. We don't always give a Commodore's Award out to every festival we go to. And seldom do we have 2 recipients as we do tonight. But this person is very deserving from what I've read. And our tonight's second honoree recipient exudes volunteerism and community spirit. She began in an ambassador program as a member of Sibley County royalty. Since moving to Gibbon as a transplant from Winthrop over 5 years ago, she joined the Miss Gibbon Committee and is currently a co-chairperson. Everybody got a guess? She is also a member of the Gibbon City Council and chairs the Parks and Planning and Zoning Committees, the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life, and the March of Dimes. Walk America are just a couple of other organizations who receive the benefit of this person's efforts. As the wife of a firefighter, it has been known for her to have to hire a babysitter so she could attend city council and other committee meetings. She looks for continuous improvement not only in the Miss Gibbon program, but for Gibbon as a whole. Tired yet? This wife and mother of 2 young children isn't even 30 years old. for the countless hours, days, and weeks spent making car signs, preparing the car, making parade arrangements, driving to and from parades, planning and organizing, and general care of the city and Miss Gibbon program. Tonight we join together to honor one of your very own. And on behalf of Commodore John Hines, we'd like to present our second Honorary Commodore's Award to Miss Nikki Sabo.
Step right over there by Merlin, because, all right, and if we could have the princesses do the pinning. They are receiving the Honorary Commodore's Medal, and their accommodations read the Minneapolis-Aquatennial Association Commodore's Award. Be it known that Merlin and Nikki Sabo are hereby named Honorary Commodores in recognition of dedicated volunteer service and community involvement with Miss Gibbon Coronation, September 8, 2007, signed by President Joe Johnston and Commodore Mr. John Hines. Thank you and congratulations to both of you. Jenna, do you have any more to say? Jenna is good. And once again, we as the Minneapolis-Aquatennial family want to thank you, not just for your hospitality here today, but for sharing one of your own with us for the next year. We are so very, very grateful, and thank you very much for everything today. Good day.
So I knew Merlin was getting his. I was totally in on that one. You guys are sneaky. I'll get you back, don't worry. Okay, an additional fundraising effort that the committee started as a group entitled the Miss Gibbon Royalty Alumni. We have made attempts to find the names and addresses of as many former queens, princesses, and Miss Congenialities as possible. These ladies joined us for a portion of the contest and for dinner, where they heard from the reigning royalty about their experiences this past year. Please stand, ladies, as I read your name, and hold all applause until all royalty is standing, please. Miss Gibbon 1992-93, Stacy Gugesberg Helget, who is also a committee member, so I'm not sure where she's at, somewhere. Miss Gibbon 93-94, Jamie Ellingson Weniger. Miss Gibbon 94-95, Bobby Fulkerson Jensen and her princess, Stacy Johnson Gugesberg. Miss Gibbon 95-96, Katie Gugesberg Cromer. Miss Gibbon 98-99, Shelley Hillman. Miss Congeniality 99-2000, Dana Bruns. Princess and Miss Congeniality from 2001-02, Dawn Dreyer Rushmeyer. Miss Gibbon 2002-03, Joni Forstner Stoddard, sorry, that's still new, and her princess, Katie Ann Breeze. Miss Gibbon 05-06, Jenna Forstner is here with the Aquatennial group, and her princess, Tina Bruns, is also here tonight, crutches free. Woo! Yay! Thank you, ladies. It is such a pleasure to have you with us this evening. Well, the time is drawing here to the big moment for the candidates, and it is time to hear some parting words from the exiting royalty. So we'll have Miss Congeniality, Kayla Cromer, go first.
Alright guys, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because we have like 4 pages for Megan and like 7 pages for Anna. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who's made this possible, to all the girls who voted for me last year, to the ladies behind me who kept me in line with all the emails and gotta be there, gotta be here, gotta be there, that stuff. Thank the girls who were awesome friends to me this whole entire time, and I enjoyed going to such events as the Sibley County Relay for Life and the Winthrop crowning and the Sibley County crowning and the Fairfax crowning. I wasn't gonna forget, come on. And I'd like to thank my sponsor from last year, Denise Hertling of G's Pit Stop. Go up and make my mom work after this. She's working tonight, so yeah. And I'd like to say how proud I was and still am to be Gibbon's Miss Congeniality. I love representing you guys in the events that I went to, and I just had a lot of fun, so thank you.
Up next is Princess Megan.
Hi everyone. Thanks to everyone for coming this evening. It's a real treat to see so many familiar faces again. This is my first time home from college, and I didn't realize until I got home how much I missed it here. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Well, first off, I'd like to start with my thank yous. I would like to thank my sponsors, Bodie Dairy and Keith Bodie. Without your support, I wouldn't be standing here tonight. Next, I would like to thank the Firemen's Department for hosting this event and bringing so many incredible people together. Also, to one particular fireman, Cleet Christmasik, thank you for escorting me last year. You are such a great guy. Thanks to the Lions for providing us with our scholarships. They will definitely come in handy this year in college. Thanks to all visiting and former royalty for being here. And it's a real joy to have the Aquatennial Court here as well. To the committee, a huge load of thanks goes out to you for everything you've done for us this past year. Long, stifling car rides with no air conditioning, always having bottled water and sunscreen on hand, and providing us with my most cherished item, our personal battery-operated fans. You ladies have been an amazing group to work with throughout this entire process, and you've always kept us laughing. You work so hard for us, and it's greatly appreciated. To my friends, I wouldn't have had as much fun as I did without your support and friendship. To my family, you are my rock. Just making it to all my parades and seeing your faces as you'd shout, "Go Megan!" enlightened my day and made me laugh. To my queen mom, Loretta, you've done so much to help us girls out this year. Thank you for helping us in our final stages before we rushed out the door. Also, thank you for the pillow, amazing blanket, and the cleaning of my crown. It really needed it. I know my thank you list is getting long, but there are two amazing girls that are left to thank. Kayla, you are truly one of a kind. Without you, I don't think I would have laughed as much as I have this past year. From rocking out with you to music, to the time you wore shorts and sneakers under your dress, you have kept a constant smile on my face and kept me guessing about what you think of next. To Anna, I don't even know where to start. We have grown so much closer throughout this year, and I wouldn't take that away for anything. You are one of the sweetest girls I've met, and we've shared some amazing times. I love your bubbly personality and outgoingness. Experiencing events together, staying up until 3 in the morning, and taking tons of crazy pictures together. You've created memories for me that I'll never forget. And I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me and all the times you've been there for me. I miss you. Most importantly, I would like to finish off thanking this entire community. Without this town and the amazing people in it, none of this would happen. Growing up here, I've come to know a lot of people who have influenced my life. Even though we live in a small town, it's a great town. Some of the most memorable events were those in our community. We got to help out with the steak fry, chicken feed, and waffle breakfast, each of which were delicious, and we probably put on 5 pounds. We also got to hand out candy bakes on Santa Day, which I still remember as a little kid. There were so many kids there, and I realized what extraordinary youth we have growing up here. Another event, which took place in Gaylord, was the Relay for Life. This event for me was probably the most moving experience I had over the year. I didn't realize the amount of work and effort that is put into it, and how many people were there that had struggled with cancer. But my favorite event had to be Gibbon Days in the Park. Anna and I took part in being guinea pigs for the dunk tank. That literally was the most nerve-wracking and terrifying experience I have been put through. Even little 5-year-old kids would come up and hit the target. Or when they'd miss all 3 shots, they'd get a big grin on their face, and we knew what was coming. They'd run up to the target and they'd push it real fast, and we'd just fall into the tank. Also that day we got to ride in a fire truck with Jenna, our Aquatennial princess. It was really amazing hearing her tell us all about her experiences at Aquatennial. Community is such a huge part of this experience. That is what we're selected for to represent. Some people don't know what a huge heart a small community can have, and ours definitely surpasses the standards. Some advice for the newly crowned candidates: stay true to who you are and never lose touch with your small town roots. Have fun during your year, and remember to represent this town with honor and dignity, because it deserves no less. Thank you all, and good luck.
And finally, Miss Gibbon, Anna Albrecht.
Time flies when you're having fun. I definitely made this statement a fact over the past year. Exactly 1 year ago, I was thinking, wow, I can't believe this is happening. It still didn't really sink in for a couple of days. Shortly after I realized what was going on, Megan and I had our first parade. You could definitely tell that we were new at this. Our wave was not in perfect sync, and we were not so sure on what we were supposed to do. Oh, but we had learned fast. We were broken more easily when we helped at various community events and got to socialize with our own community. Our next official event was the Winthrop Coronation, where we got to see 3 very good friends get a chance to share in our experience. As soon as school was out, everyone was thinking, yay, summer's finally here. Megan and I were thinking, yay, parade season. Our first couple of parades were quite memorable. The Hutch Water Carnival, we were invited to join over 100 other girls for brunch before the parade. There, we sat at a table with the hilarious girls from Monticello, whose queen would go on to join us tonight as a current Minneapolis Queen of the Lakes. That parade, among most of the rest, was scorching. Though it was hot, we still enjoyed going through and hearing people on many occasions say, hey, Gibbon, I know where that is, or which was a switch from, where are you from? Another fun event this summer was the Sibley County Relay for Life. This event meant a lot to Megan and I because both of our families have been affected by cancer. It was so amazing to see all the survivors from both our families. It was also very meaningful to walk through the illuminated path and see the names of the people we knew. One very special one being my grandma Lenora. It was also sad not having her there to see it with me. That night was also full of fun. Not only did we contribute to activities, but we also had the case of the disappearing Miss Congeniality. We later found Kayla being held captive by 2 little girls, who then invited me and Megan to join their little party. The rest of the summer just seemed to fly by, until it was finally what I had been waiting for all year to experience. My trip to the Minneapolis Aquatennial was by far the most amazing thing I was able to do this year. I not only got to spend time with my awkward aqua girls, Issa, Trisha, Abby, Brittany, and Amber, but I also got to see Jenna. I'm sorry. She had told me about all the fun she had when she went, and she was excited to see me come. That week, we were truly treated like royalty. We were given everything from fancy dinners to facials. We even got our own bodyguards at the Mall of America. It was such a fun week, but the royal icing on that cake was seeing Jenna crowned Aquatennial Princess. I don't think I've ever been so excited. That Saturday, I returned home to a community also celebrating. Wow, that was a busy weekend. Not gonna lie. All the different things we did that day, then ending with the parade around the park. That was one of the highlights of my day. Seeing virtually the whole town of Gibbon welcoming us onto the field was just amazing. The end to this busy summer included the Gaylord Parade and Coronation, where I was able to see my very good friend give up her crown. That would also be the end of our parade and duties. The final event was a welcome home program given in honor of our troops who had just returned home. It was great to see how much support was given to them by our community. There are so many people I would like to thank. First, I would like to thank the royal families and all their support throughout the year. I would like to thank my mom for everything you did over the year. I know without our pillows, our royal butts would be pretty sore from riding in the car.
Thanks, Dad, for coming to all of our hot parades. I know how much you like the heat. To Papa and Grandma, I was always so excited to finally see you and blow you a kiss at every parade, especially at the Parade of Lights where I didn't know anybody. Next to the amazing committee. Without you, there wouldn't be anything. You made everything so much fun and took such good care of us at events. It also makes me wonder how much work you guys actually got done. for how fast you replied to some of those emails. I also told Steph earlier this week that as my final royal duty, I order that the committee take a well-deserved day off. We'll see how that works out. I would like to thank my sponsor, the State Bank of Gibbon. You showed such confidence in me, and I'm honored to have had you as my sponsor. A huge thanks also goes out to the Gibbon Fire Department. Thank you for allowing us to continue doing this, and also for the use of the fire truck during the winter parade. That was definitely one of my favorite parades. To the Gibbon Lions, I would like to thank you for the scholarship that I will be receiving later this year. It will come in handy, definitely. I also owe a thank you to my girls in the Sparkle section. Thank you for coming tonight. It really means a lot to have you here. We've got so close over the past year, and I'm going to miss seeing your smiling faces. Just remember to keep in touch. Facebook is always good. I would also like to give a big heartfelt thanks to the community, all the support over the year, and for all the congratulation notes that I received from so many people meant so much, and I greatly appreciate everything. To the girls sitting patiently next to me, the best of luck to all of you. To the newly crowned queen, you are well deserved to take my place as representative of this town we call home. I know you will have as much fun as I did, and that you will carry your title with honor. Megan, Kayla, it's been fun. I'm so happy that I got to spend my year with the two of my best friends. I love you both like sisters, and I wish you the best of luck in the future, and we better keep in touch. This year has brought me so close to so many people and to our great family community. It is sad to say that my time is up, but I'm honored and grateful to have had this opportunity. Thank you very much, and go Reds.
The current royalty's second to last job will be to draw our raffle prizes. As you all know, those little blue tickets that were floating around out here for $1 a piece, well, it's time to give away some money. Cassie Hahn of Gaylord. Where's Cassie? We know she's here. Cassie, get up here and get your money. Thank you so much to everyone who bought tickets and who helped us to sell tickets. Yeah, they're up here. With all of your help, since of course all of you know that some of our gambling proceeds have been eliminated from our sponsoring groups like the fire department and whatnot. So this is our way of making up for that so we can keep our program going and continuing to make it better every year. Okay, right? We get around to what you've all been waiting for, crowning the new queen, princess, and Miss Congeniality. After the ceremony is over, there will be a brief photo session on the stage for the newspapers. The new royalty will be taken to the community center for their official photos. The girls will then return to the dance where all other photos can be taken. We really would appreciate your compliance with this. Thank you. So, ladies, want to stand up for a little while? The candidates vote themselves for Miss Congeniality during the competition. Miss Congeniality may also be crowned queen or princess. She receives a sash, flower, crown pin, sash, flower, crown pin, and participates in all local events. 2007, 2008 is Crystal Boney. Congratulations, Crystal. Please stay up there. And Megan, the Gibbon Princess, will be crowned next. She receives a gown to be worn for all former appearances, compliments of Ashley's Floral and Bridal in Winthrop, a crown, sash, bouquet. She'll ride in all the parades, take part in all Gibbon events, and receive a $250 scholarship, which is generously sponsored by the Gibbon Lions Club. The 2007, 2008, yep, Gibbon Princess is... Ms. Gibbon receives a gown to be worn for all former appearances, compliments again of Ashley's Floral and Bridal in Winthrop, a crown, sash, bouquet, receives a 4-day trip to the Minneapolis Aquatennial, rides in all parades, takes part in all Gibbon and local events, and receives a $500 scholarship, which is also generously sponsored by the Gibbon Lions Club. Go get him, Anna. Do you need a stool, Anna?
I almost do here. Yeah.
Miss Gibbon, 2007-2008, Kelsey Dugasberg. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. We appreciate your support and hope to see you again next year. Please stick around for good food, good music, and good friendship during the Fireman's Street Dance, and please have a fun and safe evening.
There's another movie on the marquee sign.